Okay, hi guys. I'm gonna see if this works. Okay, there's some people. Hello, hello. Jeremy, hi, hello. So hey guys, thanks for sharing the day with me all day. Meghan Picerno, Christine in Phantom of the Opera, and I'm actually waiting. I think Matt just sent me a text, maybe. Oh, he is. He's asking me how to do it. Hang on. Jeremy, how are you? Oh my gosh, how's it going? Hi guys, Oklahoma, Maryland. Matt's texting me on my computer. Hi Harper. Hello, Korea. Wait, you did? No, I don't think so. Wait, hang on, Matt. I'm looking to see. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm trying. No anymore. Matt!
Megan! Hello! I figured it out.
Oh my gosh,
Hello.
oh my god, Instagram has been really annoying today. Not
Oh,
annoying, but
has
just
it?
like it's just been like meow. Like it would work for like 2 seconds. Poor Aaron and I kept getting like kicked off every
Oh
like 5 minutes.
no.
But oh my
Oh.
god, how
Oh,
are you?
I'm doing well. It's good to see you. Are you I'm drinking coffee. It,
Okay,
it,
I'm
it is
drinking tea
10.
now. I
Oh,
had
good for you.
I had 2 glasses of wine. That's it. But I literally just woke up from a nap.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
Seriously.
quarantine living.
No, literally, time just has no meaning. Oh my gosh, how is
Ooh.
Korea? How's it going?
Yeah, Korea's good. Yeah, we're just yeah, the show's not happening at the moment, but we're just waiting to find out when we're gonna come back. And so we're just like hanging tight. We're fighting the corona, and but yeah, I
All
think
together, baby.
exactly yes. But yeah, Korea otherwise is lovely. Yeah, I look forward to yeah being able to get back to normal. But yeah, got the windows open and got stuff to do, and yes, your wine helps. How are you doing? Are you holding up okay?
Yeah, I mean, like it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like because this is today is exactly 3 weeks for us. So
Oh,
so we're on day like 21, two. I don't even know anymore. So it's a little crazy. I like some days are really good, and then other days you're like, ah! Like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh,
It's
I miss
it's crazy. I miss
you.
you too. I'm like, ooh, gosh, I just woke up.
No,
Um,
honestly, thank you for waking up early. It's so funny. I woke
oh
up
no,
early today too. Well, early. Like most people
yeah,
get
yeah,
up way earlier, but I got up at like I don't know, I feel like 9:30 or 10. And so like literally like
that's
today I
really
was like I need a nap. Like this is nuts.
oh, excellent. Yeah, I see that in my future as well. But yeah, but I was just like, yeah, when you mentioned the morning, I was like, oh, that's a little early for my new schedule. But yeah, I was like, what else am I gonna do?
No, I know, I know.
So
I was like, I don't think I can make it tonight now that I've been alone. Okay, so hi guys, cute
yeah.
fairy. What's
Hello,
up? Virginia, we got people all around the world today.
hey guys.
Yeah, Jack, hello. Well, without further ado, I actually
Yeah.
have a lot of questions from
Oh, great.
fans for you. So I thought
Ooh,
we'd dive in, and then of course we can digress, per
I love that.
usual. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes. Before we even do, speaking of digress, so I usually get asked a lot in interviews or by fans, a funny story, and I
Oh,
always, well, two,
which
I tell
one?
them the monkey, like when it was like, that one. But
Oh,
yeah, we'll talk about that later. But the other one I tell all the time is, do you remember when someone hit the keyboard the wrong note and the chord twisted?
I'm so. See, you
Matt,
guys. Um,
that will be
yeah, that
forever in
oh,
my
I was a
like.
very bad scene partner in that moment.
No,
Oh,
it was
that scared
just.
the crap out of me.
Oh, it was so funny. Wait, I feel like I need more light. Hang on, I'm
Oh,
gonna
sure.
turn up my light.
Oh,
Oh my God, so funny.
But yeah, that yeah, I will never forget that moment. I mean,
Well, never.
and then having the rest of the principals behind us just watching it and trying not to convulse with
We were
laughter.
just like,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you had to like do like that like singing monologue of being all vulnerable and like I was like I just passed it on to you and
oh,
you held it together so well.
oh, it was really
Oh, but,
funny. It
oh my
was
gosh.
so funny. Okay,
Yeah,
so let's see here. I'm gonna look at an array.
we got some
Oh,
bedhead
here's
going
a
on.
good one, actually.
Mm,
Two on two. Um,
mm.
do you think there are any similarities between you and Raul?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I think um I feel like we're both um romantic guys at heart, and then but I feel like it's nice because like the beginning of the show, I feel like he's a bit more of a like I don't call him a party boy, but he's a good time guy who's just had no problems in his life, no struggles, and everything's been handed to him on a silver plate. And so, not that that's my life, but I can relate to this. But part of that I can relate to like I like to have a good time. Yeah. So I feel like he's got a bit of a carefree spirit, and so but then he meets Christine and then grows up, and so I feel like yeah, the romantic side and just being sort of a good time guy, I think are things that I relate to, and fighting for what you believe in, I think is something that he grows to do over the course of the show, and that's something that I feel like I do as well. So yeah, so there's a few little similarities.
Oh, it's true. And guys, like Matt is seriously one of the most adventurous, amazing.
Oh,
Like, oh my God, you
thanks.
like tell them some of the places you've been when you're on
Oh my
break.
gosh.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you guys,
love
it's
your
great.
Instagram stories. Like, you've been
Oh,
everywhere.
seriously. Yeah, I can't even believe like the places that I've been to. I'm still getting my mind around it. But yeah, like in addition to all the cities we did on the world tour and that Megan was there for, in between the first thing I did by myself, I went to because I'd never been traveled on my own, and I went to one of the Philippine islands. Hey Filipinos, if there's anyone there,
Yeah, hi
we
Manila.
love your country, and you have the most gorgeous islands I've ever seen. So I went to Palawan, and then I on another trip I went to Italy, Spain, and Portugal, and then the next time I went to Greece, and the next time I went to Egypt and Turkey, and then the
Seriously, guys,
last
everywhere.
trip.
You've gone
And
everywhere.
yes, and then on this last trip, I went to South Africa. Got to visit all our South African friends,
That's
which was we have to
right.
talk about.
Oh, we
And
so have to talk
oh,
about that.
absolutely.
Oh my God.
And then while I was there, I was like, I went to Zimbabwe and Botswana. So I'm like, so I feel like I've made this quite the world tour experience.
Oh my God, it's
Crazy.
amazing.
But yeah, but I mean, oh gosh, but yeah, Megan also went to South Africa.
I
Not the same
did.
trip. And
South
but
Africa is
oh, it's
definitely one of my new favorite countries in the world, and
yes.
Cape Town
Oh,
is
is
definitely one of
unbelievable.
my favorite cities in the world now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I
did you
could
see the
live there.
penguins?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Robin in the ensemble, she took me to go see the penguins. Oh no, sorry, no, Yanel did. And yes, we did that and went to which is so cute. They did smell, I will say.
Oh, see,
The
they had the wind was blowing, so like it didn't
oh
smell like anything. I went with Tanya.
oh,
So,
I
oh my
love
God,
it.
please hug all of them. I miss
I
them so
absolutely
much.
will. I know. I mean, well, I guess maybe it's more the elbows,
Oh
but
yeah.
but yeah, I'm bad. I still hug a bit, but wash my hands. You wash your hands, guys.
Oh, like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't touched anyone in like a month. I'm just like, ah.
I know. Virtual hug.
I know. Oh my gosh. So wait, and you stayed in Camps Bay in
Yes, yeah, I feel like you did as well, right?
yes, I did. Didn't you love it? Like, oh my
It's
God. It was
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And then the weather was lovely. It was like it was a little hot, and I had to put a ton of sunscreen on because it was their summer. What time of year were you there?
Oh, I went during winter because
Okay.
yeah, I was there in July.
Sweet.
So it was like winter, but I use this term loosely. Like it actually Cape
Oh
Town
yeah.
was a little bit colder than Johannesburg. It was a little bit colder, but like,
Okay.
it was like, oh, hi Puerto Rico, hi Brazil. Yeah, but oh my God, the vineyards. Like, Ollie took
Unbelievable.
me. Yeah, they took me to. Oh my gosh, what was the name of that vineyard? I don't know. Just everything was perfect there. I
Yeah.
just can't wait to go
Oh,
back. It was
seriously, I am
gorgeous.
so yeah. I was there a full week, and I was thinking like, oh, that'd be plenty of time. And then I didn't get to do everything and see everybody. And but I was just thinking, you know what? This is one of those places I'm going to go back to. So I didn't feel the need to really do it all.
Oh my
So
God, totally. Same, like same.
so cool. And now we have
Um,
people to stay with and friends to see.
oh, I know. That's why it's even better because like there's so many people we know there. Although the
Exactly.
cast now is different. Like you guys have what? How many new people? 8, 10?
Yeah, eight sounds about right. And then yeah, and they're doing great. It was definitely jarring at first to see like all of the shells of our friends who have left and the costume basically looking like, especially Masquerade. You're like, oh wait, oh no, that's someone else. Okay, it's so
You know,
weird.
yeah, it was
You
weird.
probably experienced that,
It was like that actually when I went in here too because like I would look for certain people and I would see the costume and then I'd be like,
right?
wait, I mean, oh,
I
oh, wait, like but
love it.
oh,
Oh
okay.
my god,
Seriously, I have so many here. Let's see. This one is
amazing.
Fallen Idol and False Friend. Which song do you think best captures who Matt is?
Oh, ooh, oh, interesting.
Hello, Chile, and hello, Virginia.
Um,
Oh my God, my hair.
I mean, is it cheesy to say all I ask of you? I mean, um, yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm, yeah, pretty straightforward. Um, trying to be better about like asking for what I want, in life. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for now. If I think of something else, I'll
I like
chime
it.
in.
I
But
like it.
yeah, I think it's always good to be able to like voice what you need and want from people. So I think that they're pretty good and grown up in that moment. You're like, well, okay, let me be this for you. Let me do that. That's all I ask for you.
Ah!
Oh, it's such a cheese ball.
I love
Oh
it.
my
I
god.
love it. Let's see. Oh, how about this? Because
Yeah.
I haven't been there now for 2 cities. So,
Yeah.
well, 3 including Seoul. But any recent stage mishaps from the world tour? This is Toasting
Huh?
Homes.
I mean, the one that definitely jumps out in my mind. I'm not sure if we were in the last city or not. I think yeah, it was Busan. So I go, like after I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get my hat, whatever. So in the dressing room scene. So I went to get my hat, came back on, grabbed the doorknob, the doorknob, and it came off in my hand.
No.
So like
No.
so then I was just like, and so then I was just thinking like, okay, the door is not going, it's like literally just going to open if I like put any pressure on it. So then, I'm like pounding on the door, be like, Christine, let me in. And so I'm just like, just like gently, it's like gently tapping on it. And then I was like, well, I'm still holding the damn thing. And so I was like, that thing, I need to take it off stage. So I'm like holding, I put it in my hat. And then, oh God, I was dying. It was hilarious. Cause I knew if I like, I'd hit the Christine if the door open anyway. So yeah, so that was definitely one of my favorite. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other ones right now, but that was my favorite for sure.
Oh my
Since you've
God.
been gone,
Um,
do you have? Wait, I want to hear. Do you have one
oh,
that's
I
happened to you
have
recently?
some too. So like, well, on obviously like here the stage is it's okay. So here the stage is way
Yeah.
bigger. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
a bigger stage. It's metal, and obviously, yeah, and obviously like there are trap doors, which we didn't
Yes.
have because obviously like this stage is stationary and ours would tour, so it is touring, and so a few things. Oh well, not so much like a a crazy thing happened. So
Yeah. Yeah.
my third show on Broadway, it was a Saturday matinee. So, oh, fun fact for anyone joining, I am the tiniest Christine in the history of Christines, I was
Huh,
told.
well done.
Like, of
Making
all
records.
productions around the world, everything, I am the tiniest one. And so, therefore, I can
Yes.
fit into places that some people can't.
Huh?
And so anyway, so one of the trap doors after the first layer, when he's like, "Come, we must return." Well, the
Yeah.
candelabra comes up like this, and there's a long, thin trap door that I don't
Okay.
know. The timing was just such that I just went, "Boop," and he caught me like Indiana Jones style up to like here. And like I didn't clock really what happened because I was still like trying to figure out like where am I supposed to go, because like yes, like the world tour show is New York, but like it's currently as is, like, there are nuances different. And so I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about all the different things, and also too, like, yeah, I have to run downstairs. Oh my god, like all I ask of you, I have to
Oh
run
gosh.
downstairs, run all
Yeah.
the way underneath, and then run upstairs again, which we didn't have
She
to
was like,
do because there's no yeah, exactly, like the
right,
first, oh my
right.
god, Matt, the first, my Broadway debut, I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
never done that journey really, so I
Right.
was so excited that I made it. So when I got up there, I was like, bro, I've been there. I like literally couldn't breathe.
Oh my gosh. I
But now I
love it.
can. But so trapdoors.
Yeah.
So a couple things. The boat has stopped and we've had to walk on water going into the final layer. And once all the trapdoors were open. So it was crazy because all the trapdoors were open and the candles were up. None of the set
Yeah.
pieces, including the trellis, could come on. And so I was on with Ted,
Oh.
and Ted is just, man, he's a baller. He's just so pro and so seasoned. Like, oh my God, amazing. And I remember, so
Hmm.
like, we got out of the boat, and then like literally someone had to take the boat off stage, and we were like, so are we like waiting to like what's going on? And
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, go ahead, go ahead. So like literally when like we were just like like we just kept looking at all the holes in the floor like when we were there. And then like we were trying to think like, well, what's going to happen? Like what if the organ doesn't go on stage? What if like, Raul can't have the rope? And but like
Yeah.
our crew, like our crew on the world tour, is awesome. And so like
Oh, totally.
little by little they were able to get things going again. So like I would look up and all of a sudden like all the candles would be down. I would look up and all of a sudden Ted's riding the organ in, or like, I mean, it was insane. Like
Wow.
but like we kept going, but it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
pretty crazy. And like suddenly all of a sudden, like, the what do you call it, the chair was there and everything. I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
That's
But
I oh, I
that's like,
live for most um
yeah, yeah,
I live
exactly.
for that kind of stuff. It's so that's what's so exciting about live theater. Like you just never know
Oh yeah.
what's gonna like malfunction, and but like the show always goes on.
Mm.
Like so I mean it's actually another thing I thought of that you probably enjoy while you were talking was I was like, oh, there was something else, wasn't there? Since you've been gone, there was there after Masquerade when Ral is demanding information about the Phantom from Madame Giry. So our lovely Melina Colomas and I were having it was like the apex, the climax of the scene, and basically in the moment, like realizing that the Phantom is the guy that she's talking about, whatever. So like like we're like so close to each other, holding the lantern, and then it's so intense and dramatic. Meanwhile, this clump of wig hair that I guess had been stuck in the curtain just slowly, just gently falls, like right in between our faces, just very casually, just like floating, like literally right in between our faces. And so I mean, I see her like lips start to curl and her eyes, and so the rest of the scene was just like oh, action. And
Oh
people were
my
like,
goodness.
what the hell is happening? And I literally was doing that quick change in hysterics. I was crying laughing.
Oh my
I'm
God, I
like
can
literally
just see
dying
this like
thinking about it right now.
caregiving, like.
Yeah, yeah. We just like watched it like float down. Oh my god.
Oh,
But yeah.
wait, that reminds me of one too, and in the dressing room. So like it was
Yes.
one of those like I don't know, we were like on show like number 13, something like, like, and like it was a two-show
Yeah.
day, and like I remember, I don't know. Anyway, so you're already like you're gonna like focus as much as
Right.
possible. But so John walked in, and so his hair was normal. And then
Yeah.
when I went to look for the part where like when I tell him like, oh, but father is dead, and then
Right. Right. Right.
well, I went to look at him, and a curl had fallen like this, but I didn't see the hair. It was a shadow, and it looked like a huge spider. And so when I went to look at him, I was like, and like I couldn't move. Like I was like, like,
Huh?
and so like I couldn't say staring at his forehead, and I was like, does he know that there's a massive bug on his head? And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, it's his hair, never mind. And then I continued on with the scene, but I definitely was like,
That's
it
hilarious.
freaked
Imminent
me
danger.
out.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
but
Oh,
yeah.
that's. Could,
Okay,
just
so
imagine you smashing a bug on his forehead.
I know. I was like, why doesn't he feel it? Okay, let's see here.
Mm.
Um, oh, what would happen if the Phantom drops his mask and it breaks? Honestly, that's never happened. But fun fact,
Oh, yeah.
my first rehearsal ever with World Tour, I had
Yeah.
the mask in my hand, and it was. Do you remember this? I had
This
it
is
in.
sounding familiar.
It was in the final layer. We had never done it before, and
Yeah.
I went to take it, and when I took it, it snapped on the bottom, and that was my first ever rehearsal with the mask, and I broke the rehearsal mask. So, but knock on wood, it's never happened on stage, like
Right.
real one.
That is surprising because it's everything. It seems to happen so quickly, getting the masks off, and yeah. Anyway, so good job to you guys for. I've never heard of
Yeah,
any
no,
of that happening either.
I don't know what it's made. It's not just. I don't think it's just. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
it's heftier than you'd think.
Right.
Um. Okay, so this is a random question that has nothing to do with Phantom. This is Sarah
No.
19. What is your favorite cookie?
Cookie. Ooh. Now I really want cookies. Let's see.
You're like on day 1 of quarantine. No, you don't. Day
Yeah,
21.
right.
I'm not doing well right now.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
becoming a ball. Like,
I mean, nothing like a good, like freshly baked chocolate chip cookie that just sort of like melts in your mouth. Oh God, Levan cookies
oh,
in New
I
York.
miss
I mean,
those.
I want it right now. I love, um, I mean, Thin Mints if we're talking like Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Um, yeah, yeah, those are my two top, I think.
Yeah,
What about
those
you?
are.
What are your favorite cookies?
I don't know. I've been eating them all lately, so at
Ah,
this point, I don't think I have a favorite. Like, I need to go on a cookie cleanse. But oh, by the
good
way,
thing.
someone, uh, Lando Drake 74 said, "Are we both in New York?" No, I am in New York,
No.
and
I'm in Seoul, South Korea.
yeah,
So yeah, yeah. The world tour is in Korea right now. So this is crazy that we're talking like you're in the next room.
exactly.
It's insane. Yeah, right.
Um, let's see. Hang on, I'll go to my other questions.
Oh, nice.
I'm just reading some of the live ones. Oh, Matt,
Oh,
Eric is a hoarder of candles. What was your reaction when you were told you are Raul in the world tour?
ooh. I feel like it was like a yeah, yeah. It was funny because my experience with the auditions were always kind of like each one was like a different reaction. Like I was always going in for the tour for something different. And so my final audition for the late Hal Prince was for Andre actually. And so I it was between me and Kurt Olds who is Andre and and then Hal threw a curveball at me in the last audition and if I was Andre I would have been cast as Raul. So then I mean sorry as a Raul understudy. And so then I already was working on the RAL stuff, and so it really clicked in the last audition, and and so I ended up as RAL. So I think it was just like I was like, oh, what's happening? And then the call came, and I was like, oh, great. All right, well, let's get logistics settled out. And then once that happened, I was like, oh, I guess I'm going. And so it was like this like layered, tiered sort of moment of like, cool, oh, that's really cool. They want me. And then I don't know. So it's been. I think I'm still having a reaction to playing like that I'm actually doing it. It's so funny. I'm a year in and like I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing Phantom of the Opera and I'm Raoul. Holy crap. So yeah, so I think it was a slow burn for sure. But of course I definitely remember doing a little happy dance in my apartment in New York when I got the first word that I was going to be doing it. It's to do a little happy dance. What was your reaction? Do you remember when you got Christine? Like what like was it did you do a happy dance?
Oh yeah, well, so we were discussing this before somewhere else actually. So to be honest, like I didn't audition for the tour,
Right.
but I guess you could say that.
Or when you knew you were gonna be doing it.
Well, I mean, like it was funny because it was very like planned out, and so
Right.
like But I mean, like, you could say though, like, truly, like, after doing Love Never Dies for a year and a half, like, that almost was my audition for
Mm.
tour and subsequently Broadway. So, like, I mean, Hal Prince was one of my mentors, of course, and
Yeah.
Kristen Blodgett and Andrew, and so, like, it was yeah, like, so it was interesting because I know when we started discussing it, I was like, well, that would be awesome, like, to be able to play the original Christine after doing her more mature self in Love Never Dies.
Yeah.
So I was obviously excited. I don't think it hit me though until we were actually in rehearsal in Manila, and like
Hmm.
that was so cool because I mean, so rarely does a I almost said a squad. Matt, like my words are gone now.
Oh, you've been
um,
you've been living all day, and
oh,
yeah,
it's
the only
I
only the
yeah.
only excuse I have is just that it's morning, but I'm always tongue tied. So yeah.
No, but like I think what's cool about like the world tour was that we built it from scratch, and like
Yeah.
it's very rare that a show gets to do that, Phantom gets to do that, and like we were in
Right.
rehearsal for a while, so like and actually like with this shutdown it's going to be interesting having this like pickup rehearsals once Broadway's up and running again, because like probably for the first time ever, no, I shouldn't say that, don't quote me guys, I don't know, but like
Mm.
like we're suddenly going to come as a huge group and kind of suddenly go like that all together. But like, I mean, like we
Right.
built our show
Yeah.
all together, and like we didn't know each other before really, and like
Right.
I thought that was pretty special and magical, and like that opening night was so special in Manila. I
Oh,
thought like
I'll
that
never
was
forget
so
that.
cool, and
Right. And how they kept all that stuff at Curtain Call a secret, I don't know.
I
The confetti
know.
cannons and all the flowers. I was like,
Yeah,
this is
guys,
amazing.
there were confetti cannons. Like literally, like we're taking our bow, and it's like a huge audience that's on their feet, like super loud, and all of a sudden it's like, and I'm just like, oh
I was like,
my god. And like, well, and also like another thing that I thought was really cool with our cast was that we also premiered Phantom in 2 countries. They had
yeah,
never seen Phantom before. I mean, like, how many people can say that they were in a show that is doing the original Phantom and
so true.
premiering it to people that have never seen it before live in the country?
Right.
That was awesome.
Pretty freaking cool.
Pretty freaking
Cool.
cool.
I saw
Um,
I saw one earlier from one of my friends from Instagram. What has Raul taught you about yourself? And
hmm.
it's just a quickie. I feel like um I think Raul is maybe a little more direct and goes for what he wants, and I'm very goal oriented, but I think it's taught me to be a little more assertive and direct. So it's been good. I'm a little bolder in my life
Oh,
now.
my
So
bad.
yeah, and because I feel like roles kind of we're never like, I don't feel like we ever like totally become a different person, but like we use parts of ourselves, like, and maybe parts of ourselves that we don't use as much. So like you realize, like, oh, I didn't realize there was this part of me. So I think it's brought a little more of yeah, like just being. I've always appeared confident, I think, but yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah.
it's I just kind of live my life being like, if something bothers me, I like go address it, or if I need to ask for something that's a little awkward, just go in there and do it. So it's yeah. So thank you, Raul.
Oh, I love that, Matt.
Have you? I know. Have you? Like, how would you apply that to Christine? Has it? I mean, and especially having the Christine from Love Never Dies too. Um.
This is such a deep question. Oh, P.S. I also just
Right.
saw someone that just said real
Oh.
quick.
Oh, sure.
Oh wait. Who they just said? PETA, JK. Are you guys characters of Phantom and Christine? Yes. Oh
Oh,
no.
fantastic. Oh, right.
We're not Phantom and Christine.
No,
I am
I'm a Raul.
Christine, but he's
But
Ralph.
yes.
I'm Christine on Broadway currently, and I opened the New World Tour where I met
Yeah.
Matt. Oh God, I don't know. I'll pass on that question right now because my
Yeah.
brain's
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah.
Because
Think about
like
it. Think about it.
she really does teach you a lot. Like I mean, you're right because like we've been living with these characters now for over a year, and as
Yeah.
you live into them more and more, I feel like you learn about them, and then you learn about yourself, and then like how each one influences the other one actually. So
Mm,
it's really amazing.
yeah.
Probably actually for me it's almost opposite. It's the vulnerability at the beginning that's the one
Sure.
that's the hardest for me, and so she's taught me more compassion, and
Cool.
yeah, I'm gonna go with
I
that.
love that. Yeah. That's good.
um let's okay. um
Oh. You guys, this is my first Instagram live.
You're
So,
kidding!
yes,
Really?
I've never done one of these. So now I'm like, I haven't really been looking at the ticker of comments and questions. So I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's a
Oh,
lot because like you're constantly like you're trying to like you're like explaining, and then you're like, oh, there's a
yeah, yeah, right.
uh,
Like,
uh,
oh,
uh.
oh, huh?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this was asked, and I need to find this interview. Normal Human Girl account says, "What is one prop, costume, or set piece that you could keep?" And do you remember that interview
Oh,
we did?
yes. We
Okay.
both wanted a piece of the chandelier.
Yes, but then
And
okay, so there is one
yeah,
interview that we were doing for Kuala Lumpur together, and
yes.
she asked us this, and at the same time they're like, well, what would you do with part of that? And at the
Yeah.
same time, Matt and I were
Yeah.
like, well, you could just make
Yeah.
it into like a
Yeah. A
sconce.
sconce. That
Oh,
was hilarious.
it was
Oh,
hilarious. Um,
yeah.
okay,
Good,
so
good
sconce
stuff.
still.
Yeah, and I definitely want that monkey. I know they have backup ones in the production, so if one goes missing, you know where to look.
mm, oh, here we go. Angelique,
Mm.
316, who we actually know
Oh,
very
hi,
well. Yes,
Angelique.
hello.
Wait,
Um,
wait, Angelique, I've
wait, I
been
don't think
writing
she's
in
on. I don't
this.
think she's on actually.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not
but maybe
Angelique.
she'll
Oh,
see it.
oh,
Well, maybe.
hopefully. Okay. Oh,
Um,
I see. Okay.
these
Well,
are some
if she
questions
sees it,
from before, but
cool.
okay. So maybe she'll see it.
Right, right.
So she would like to know, what was your very first audition song?
Oh,
I have no idea.
I
God.
remember doing a really bad job when I got to college singing Joanna from Sweeney Todd. I was so nervous. Maybe I was pitchy. I don't know. But that was one of my early ones. And I think one of my early like auditions right after college, I think I sang The Night that Goldman Spoke at Union Square from Ragtime a bunch, and that got me my first job. And then it was fun to actually play that part later on. But yeah. God, what was your first do you remember your first aria that you would like offer or
Actually, yeah, I remember because you have to audition into grad school, and I
yeah.
sang very not correctly for my voice type.
Huh?
I sang from Così fan tutte, which is usually
Mm.
cast. I sang what's her name?
Not
Despina,
for
which
this.
these
Oh,
days
okay.
is cast as a mezzo. So I remember I sang that.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't really remember honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, hang on. Oh wait, are we done with that one, or should we move
sure.
on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's a fun fact too. So live will kick you off after or like right at the hour mark, which is why I like to try and
Gotcha.
move it because otherwise like we could talk
Yeah.
forever.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Um I'm terrific. Hello. We know you well.
Hello.
If you had to both be cast in a Disney musical, what would it be? Oh,
Casting what?
cast in a
Oh
Okay,
God,
I'm
is that
going
my?
with Beauty and the Beast and
Mm.
Mary Poppins.
Sorry, you cut out for a second.
Oh,
If I was
if you
casting,
had to be cast in a Disney musical, what
oh,
would it be?
Disney. Oh, yeah, those are good for you. Gosh, I mean, I guess maybe it'd be fun to be in Frozen. I guess that comes to
Oh
mind.
my God, you'd be amazing in Frozen.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Frozen.
Yeah, there we go.
um. Oh, thank you all for coming, seeing the show.
Hmm.
Um. What
Oh,
have I done?
Hercules, I'll take it. Thank you.
Oh, Hercules.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, that's like in the works. I know they did
Oh, it
it
is.
in Shakespeare in the Park. Uh, but yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, do you have a role in mind that you'd really want to do aside from being Christine and Ralph? And we can gender bend. I'm
Oh,
gonna add that.
I love this. A role within the show or?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, nice. Go, you go.
Oh, me? Oh, the
Oh,
Phantom.
Oh yeah, and I want to be Madame Giry.
Oh my God, every guy wants to be
Everyone,
Madame
yes,
Giry.
I
No
know,
one
John.
wants to be Christine.
Right? Yeah. I just like it's so she's so mysterious and she knows everything that's going on in that opera house. Like I like yeah, she's got some yeah, she's interesting. I like her.
It's true. It
Yeah.
is true. Okay, wait. I have other ones over here.
She's a badass.
She is a
Oh,
badass.
right.
Um, oh wait, hang on. So many.
I love it.
Please come back to Singapore, someone said. I would love to come back to Singapore.
Right?
Um,
So pretty. Uh,
oh, here's an interesting one. Um, Ruffles Dozer wants to know if
hmm.
Raul had a pet, what would it be?
Oh, that's so funny.
I've never thought
Um,
about that.
I see Raoul with a golden retriever, I think, or
Oh,
so something like a big playful dog. I think one that he could take out and meet girls with. but then
ah,
um, but then yeah, once he's committed to Christine, then yeah, it'd be more just to walk the dog. But I feel like he'd be one of those guys who takes the dog to the park and
you'd be like, oh, this my
sits.
house?
Yeah, right. So yeah, so it'd be a nice athletic-y, like not little dog, but a big sort of fun one. Yeah.
Of course. Um,
Oh, Russian wolfhound.
oh, I'm looking at. Hang on one second here. Oh, this is a tough one actually, and I have too many. I can't answer it, but maybe you can. MRYDRM asks
Yeah.
favorite memory with your Phantom fam.
Ooh,
That's a tough one.
there's so many. Hmm. Um,
God, there's so many.
yeah, I mean, like that was pretty cool when we all went to Jerusalem together. Remember
Oh,
that? Like
that
it was
was
a fun.
so fun.
Yeah, that was really cool because we oftentimes we like when we were on the world tour together, we wouldn't have like big group like touristy outings. So that was really fun to even though yeah, doing the big bus tour version. But yeah, that was a special day.
Yeah, that was cool because we all went
Yeah.
to the Dead Sea and we all went to Jerusalem.
Yeah,
That was amazing. Yeah,
right?
that was
And
really.
we all got salty hot water in our eyes and
We
got in
did.
the mud.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I have to say, like, we weren't the most graceful. Like, we all, and we all,
No.
we didn't drink enough water that day. So by the
Oh,
time we were all in the Dead Sea, I mean, guys, it is chemistry. So let's just think what happens when you have one body and then you put it into something that has more salt. So we all got dehydrated when we got
God.
back on the bus.
Seriously.
But it was amazing. I would do it all
So
over
cool.
again for sure. It
Oh,
was so cool.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good
That
one.
wasn't, yeah, that was so nice.
That was cool. Yeah, didn't you guys do something fun in
Yeah.
Dubai though? Like you went out
Dubai.
to like the desert or something?
Oh,
No.
yes, we had a really cool like desert safari thing, and it
Oh,
was and the first part was horrifying. Basically we all signed up for this tour. We didn't really know what it was, so it was like this dune bashing, I think is what they call it. And so you're in these SUVs, and so I thought like this lovely like sort of like gentle like drive through the desert to get to like this campsite where we were like see some entertainment, have dinner and stuff, and it was like literally being in a car accident for like half an hour because it was like you're like zooming in and out and like at the point where you literally feel like it's going to tip all the time. And so we're literally there's you might be able to see in my I keep little sections on my
oh
Instagram
my
like
gosh,
of like
guys, make sure
each
you go
city.
to his
Yeah,
Instagram. Like
yeah, it's yeah.
they're hilarious
Right.
stories.
So you'll see like per city, like there's a little like category of the circles, and in Dubai, there's definitely footage of us screaming bloody murder because we think we're gonna die, and like, oh my gosh, so that was horrifying. But yeah, we like rode camels, and there was like fun little like belly dancing show, and we had like a lovely dinner, and just it's just beautiful, and like, I mean, I'd never been to a desert before, so that was cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Guys,
but I'll never.
also, do you? Oh my God, Matt, do you have? Okay, so in Singapore they have the
Oh yeah.
nighttime safari, and the video of Matt going through the nighttime safari is just gold.
They they had this thing with like they had a little cage. So it's, so obviously it's nighttime, night safari. So it's pitch black, and then you enter like a building that says it has bats, like vampire bats, and like all these ones like suck your blood. Well, do they suck your? I don't even know. But so you walk in, and you don't know if they're gonna where they're gonna be. And so I don't know why I took the lead. I was walking in front of everybody and filming it. And so then all of a sudden, like something flies by your face, and you're like, ah!
Oh my
And
God,
then
like guys too, Matt, if you've ever had the pleasure of seeing Matt get scared, it is so special. I mean, like it's like oh, sorry.
I mean, that would happen to me if I was scared. Yeah, I've definitely had many fright cam moments with the Phantom with Jonathan Rocksmith on the tour. Not so many recently, but yeah, that footage is available on Instagram as well.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so funny. Also, guys, another amazing video of Matt. Oh, sorry. Oh, guys, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I'm trying to put my rat's nest of hair. Look at this. It can literally stand by itself. That's how much dry.
That's
That's
impressive.
how much dry shampoo I have in my hair, which is why it's been. Look at this. Look.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
This is quarantine fun. No, so
right.
Matt and we did this. Do you remember? Also in Singapore, actually, we did this interview that was very interesting. And like, there's one question where she asks us if, like, oh hi John Riddle's on. Hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm holding this because now my phone is dying. So there was a question where she's like, do you like me or something, right? She was like, do you like durian? Do you like this? We were like, what? And then she's like, well, what if they fire me? Matt's face looks like the Office. Like he's literally just like. Right,
and then they did these amazing sort of like the show The Office, like these like zoom ins. So like they zoomed in my face, being like, and that's available on Instagram as well.
Oh my
God, that was definitely a moment.
You have to go see it. Also, Matt also likes to try weird food, not weird food, but like unique food. And what was the thing that you tried?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, hi Filipinos. I thought it's called balut. I thought this was just like a little trick that they played on tourists, but like it's literally a partially formed embryo within an egg. So little tiny bird that's growing in there, and that's a delicacy. So I thought that, like, because everyone was always asking me on Instagram, like, oh, have you tried balut yet? Have you tried balut? And so then finally on the closing night, after we had a little party, and some of the people that worked on the production locally, they brought in some balut for me to try. I was the only one who did it, and so I took a bite, and then immediately, like, I think the embryo fell out with this oozy like liquid, and it was horrifying. But I will admit, it wasn't that bad. Like the taste was like not horrendous. Did you try durian?
Oh, I like durian.
Okay. It's like hot and cold for me. Like the oniony weird. Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. It's like eating ice cream on the toilet, kind of. But like no, but I really like durian.
Yeah, like you're eating like ice cream from the toilet bowl, like scooping.
Oh, P.S. Someone, Eric hoarder of candles asks if you sneezed or someone sneezed and it scared you. No, actually, what happened was someone pressed one of the wrong keys on the keyboard. So right after Matt, as Raul sings to me,
oh yeah. Oh right.
What do you
he'll haunt us, like the effect will haunt us till we're dead.
Yeah, and then there's a pause right before I go, twisted every way, what answer can I give? So unfortunately, someone pressed the wrong key on the keyboard, and in that pure silence, when we're this close to each other face to face, it's like, and it made a weird sound, and Matt got scared. So he's like holding my hands like this, and he's like, oh, that was it. We were done. Like,
and this poor girl had to continue on. I felt like so bad. I was like on the verge of laughing, like tears, and then you.
It was pretty hilarious. Like,
yep.
Oh God. Oh my God. It was good though.
It literally sounded like the horn section just went.
Yeah.
And,
yes, that was it. Yeah, exactly. It was like.
God.
Oh, this is a good line that we've actually answered when we were in Manila. They had a lot of
Oh,
press. What is your favorite line to sing? And I love your answer,
oh yes.
actually.
Oh yeah. I feel like
I love it.
mine's a little cheesy, but I was like,
Oh, but I love
um,
that.
oh right, like let me be your freedom. I thought like I think it's kind of sexy and yeah, just like I want to be that for you, and like that us together is better than us apart, and together we can make this free, beautiful thing that is love. I guess I am a romantic.
You are a romantic. I love that, though.
But
Oh.
yeah, but and then I remember yours. It was it's in rooftop shit but his voice.
Yeah, fill my spirit
Yeah,
with it. Yeah, but it's
yeah.
the enter music, my soul began to
Oh,
soar.
my soul. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and I've heard as I've never heard before. That is my favorite line.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
gorgeous. Yeah.
He
Oh,
wrote some good ones.
here's an interesting one. Nicholas Flute, what was your most inspirational fan encounter?
Oh, um, what's that? Interesting
Oh
or
wait,
or
sorry. Um, what was your
I
most
mean,
inspirational
oh,
fan
inspirational. Ooh,
encounter?
I mean, for me, I sorry, I'm still thinking about Love Is Blind. That girl. For me, um, sorry, yeah, I think anytime that anyone tells me like how much like what we do affects them, and like people who have been going through some like a
Hmm.
rough time, or and just like how much like just that distraction or or I don't know, like something striking a chord within them. Yeah, and that I find very inspirational, because I feel like that's kind of why we do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, so thank you guys. It means a lot to hear how our performances affect you, and so yeah, I love getting to hear that like something about seeing the show touched you in some way. So yeah, I love getting to hear that.
Yeah,
Um,
same actually. Like
yeah,
it is like really like to hear like also like oh it's if it's your first time or it's your 10th time and like
yes,
how much you love the show and yeah like what it means to you. It is
right.
actually and you're right when someone's going through a really tough time and they tell you
Mm-hmm.
you know like this you know this is their escape or like this is how they
Right.
go on and like it's yeah that's really beautiful. I
Do
agree.
you remember? And then something that's popping in my mind too is do you remember closing night in Manila when we got? I mean, first of all, like the crowd at the stage door was incredible, and they were like
Oh
singing
yes.
all together. They were singing
Yes.
from the show. We loved that. That was incredible. I mean, I took a little video of it. I mean, that was really moving too, to see you guys all banding together as fans and lovers of the show, just singing like the title song. And I did love it, like because everyone was doing like the title song, and then once Christine's doing the melismas or whatever, they kind of had to poop out because it was getting too high. But I loved the effort and the sentiment behind it.
Yes,
That
I
was
love that.
really
Like
cool.
that was yeah, that was amazing. And like and oh, thank you guys. Like I have to say like I mean touring like everyone was so generous like with it was overwhelming. I mean like, you know, like the fan art and the gifts and like I'm just
Yeah.
like I mean, thank you guys. Like it was really beautiful and very I mean, thank you. So generous of you all. So
How were
okay.
you able to keep the phone steady? Do you have like I'm like
Oh,
literally like all of the.
well, right now I have it on my computer, but I also have like
Oh,
a
smart.
selfie ring set up that I could do. But also
Oh,
my
gotcha.
phone's gonna die, so I keep like trying to plug it in. But as soon as I plug it in, then it's like unsteady, and
Yeah, yeah.
like right now I'm trying to. So I'll just kind of like I don't know if I prop it. Ugh, it's so precarious right now.
Uh-huh.
Are okay? Emma, are you guys Team Phantom or Ralph? Phantom, sorry.
No, it's good. I mean, I think I am like I'm Team Christine. Like
Well,
she
yeah. I mean, I'm just Team Christine first and foremost.
right. I mean, but yeah, but I'm definitely Team Rao. But yeah, I can see why people would be Team Phantom. I feel like I was Team Phantom when I first saw it. Um, but now that I'm living in the boots of Ral, I've got to side with him. But yeah, it's a new age. Girls can make their own decisions, and so yeah, Team Christine.
Team Christine, I concur. I concur. Okay, I have only a few minutes before this
Sure.
thing. Oh my God! First of all, too, please hug. Well, no, you can't right now. But when you
Oh, I
can,
know. I will. Yes,
please hug
exactly.
everybody for me.
We're doing this sweet thing where we wave, because we're all in the same hotel. Like the people facing like the same way are like wave in the windows. It's
Ah!
like it's so sad. It's yeah, it's so sweet. And Ayaka has a sign. I think it says "Miss you," and then her teddy bear is up in the window, and it
I
was like,
saw
oh.
that. Oh my God!
It
It's
is
so
nice that we're all here
cute.
together.
No, that's the
Yeah.
thing. At least like you're all like banded there, so like
Yeah.
that's good. Like So
Yeah.
okay.
You're waving through the window. Exactly.
Yeah, waving through.
Into the wind.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to pick up a few more before we're done.
Oh, sure. How was the baking session? Did it go well? Uh-oh.
No, well, I
Oh,
tell
okay.
you,
Okay.
I successfully made monkey bread, and Aaron and I had.
What's up?
Okay, guys. By the way, so Matt also knows Aaron because
Yes.
you guys did.
Yeah, we did Sweeney Todd at the Barrow Street Theater in New York. And so yes, that was it's so crazy. I know both of the Christines on Broadway.
Exactly.
Yes. So yes, we had a great time. And but yes, she knows her way around the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Well, yeah, it was so funny. Like I had never opened a can of biscuits before, so that was a first.
yeah, me neither.
Exactly. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wait, how do you?
Oh
No,
wait,
it
is
was
it that weird tub with like that it like
yeah, and it's like
spiral? Oh
it's like.
yeah.
But I
Oh,
put
I
a
did a
I put
croissants.
a slight video on here. So like there's because like we were Instagram living, but so many people were Instagram living and kept kicking us
Yeah.
off like every 5 minutes. So
Oh
um
no.
yeah. But it's okay. It was a success. In fact, we had so much fun that we're gonna actually like start a little series called like
Yes.
what
Oh,
do
I
I
will tune in.
Christine à la cuisine.
I love it.
Or dans la cuisine. Let's see. Okay. Oh no. All right. Well, we have like 3 minutes left.
No.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, has anything, this is Let Her Mind Wander. Has anything in particular stood out with international audiences?
Oh, which remember in Tel Aviv the clapping at the end of the show?
Yes.
Because I feel like I mean I don't know about you, but like I feel there aren't that many built-in moments for applause or like I mean you might hear a titter of like you might hear some laughter, but I feel like the end of the show is when we really gauge obviously the response of the audience, but yeah the in Tel Aviv there'd be like this clapping in unison that at first was like whoa what is that that's crazy. But I guess is a sign that they really liked it. I think if yeah, normal applause would be like, oh, that was good. But then if they're like done,
Yeah, if it's
done,
in
done,
unison, that was yeah, that
yes,
was really cool.
right,
That was neat. Also, now that I'm on Broadway, it's
yeah,
interesting. Like each day is totally different makeup
yeah,
artists. Like it's not consistent because
mm,
there's so many different types of people. But I noticed
right,
like on the world tour, like each country is different with like what's polite, etc. But like it's more of a homogenous. Like you understand what you're gonna get, like
right,
applause wise, or like do they hoot and holler? Do they like what do they say? But like on Broadway, literally like you just don't know Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday to like it's
mm,
totally different. Like usually kids will be there on matinees and that's
okay,
actually really fun and that's amazing. Like the energy is very different, but like
yeah.
it's so different than tour. Like so different than tour. It's
Is
crazy.
that's is the majestic? Is it are the acoustics such that you can hear pretty well like what's going on in the house
It
or
depends on the weather actually.
oh interesting okay
Yeah, it's crazy. Like if it's super rainy, the acoustics of the theater are very different than if it's dry.
mm, gotcha yeah because
Yeah,
sometimes like at least
that's
on
neat.
this tour like we'll like some houses we just can't hear the audience very well because of the acoustics but and some better so we're like oh they don't like it and like no they're laughing and cheering and we just can't hear very well but But
Well,
yeah.
oh, that's the other difference
Interesting.
too. On tour, the venues are huge. I mean, like the
Oh yeah.
Majestic is a large theater for Broadway, but like compared to some of the ones that we were in on tour, I mean,
Yeah.
they're massive. So like it's a very different feeling too. And also the sheer number of people that can affect how it sounds too.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Um, this is so crazy. I'm like looking down.
I know. I'm trying to look at
Can
stuff.
you like if the can you see what's been written before, or does it just go
Oh
away?
yeah, you can scroll up and down. And guys who have just
Oh, I see
started,
it.
who have just joined, this is Matt, and he is Raul on
Hello.
the world tour. And he and I were together. Well, I was on the world tour before I
Yeah,
began on
yeah.
Broadway.
Oh, now I can see it. You guys, I'm a newbie. I don't know.
Um,
I don't know how this works. So I'm literally looking like, oh, they're saying oh, I love you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just looking at what you've written. Oh, this is so sweet. Miss you
no,
all.
we do not have ear monitors, by the way. No.
Wait, what?
Someone asked if we had ear monitors. No.
Oh, oh, like on stage.
Yeah, no, no.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Um.
it's gonna kick us off in 2 minutes. Matt, thank
No.
you for waking up early.
Oh my gosh! Of course, it was such a pleasure.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like, I
God.
don't. I'm not a morning person, so but this was
Neither
so
am
worth
I.
it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Megan, it was so good to see
Oh
you.
my God,
I
same,
lo-
darling. Well, look,
we'll have
both
to
of
do
us
this.
have a lot of time now, so we
So,
can,
yeah,
we can
we can get a proper catch up, and
exactly.
yeah, and yeah. Thanks for tuning in, you guys.
Yeah, thanks for spending the day with us, with
Yeah.
me and now Matt, and yeah, well, Matt,
Mwah,
we're
mwah, mwah.
all in this together,
We are.
and
We will beat this.
I will see you soon, my love.
Sounds good. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye, Megan. Bye, everyone.